Welcome, welcome. This is our edition of our meetup for the Self Love Club. We are all showing ourselves a little bit of self love. We wanted to do something fun and informative, right, Joanne? This week, we wanted to, now that if not everyone could get out there and go shopping, but maybe we can make some fun DIY salt scrubs with Joanne. She is actually, if you don't know her already, I'm going to introduce Joanne, and she is actually the founder of the Wellness Education Club, as well as the Global Educator for the first 1,000 days of wellness. She is also an aromatherapist. What's that actually called, Joanne?
An aromatherapist? No, you're absolutely right.
Okay, it's a very technical since 1992, so she has a lot to tell us about aromatherapy as well. So I'm actually going to let her take it away, introduce herself, and then let us know what we're doing today.
Thank you so much, Lisa, and thank you, Live Love Spa, for hosting all these fun self-love club events. I joined the community facial, and I was so hooked, and my boyfriend was so hooked, and Lisa and I got talking, and she's like, "What do you want to do?" So here we are, and you know, Lisa said, it was one of those things of, well, what can we do when we're stuck at home? And there's so many things that you can find in your kitchen. And most of us on this live Zoom call, we're all in the spa and wellness business. And we all have things lying around the house that we can easily create spa products out of. So one of the things that we came up with, especially with Mother's Day around the corner coming up on May the 10th, we thought, well, why don't we make like a salt scrub or a sugar scrub or flower water with just a few things that you can find in your kitchen, or you can find in your bedroom drawer, or wherever it might be where you have oils and things like that lying around your bathroom. So we put together this club and this class, just a short class to kind of create gifts from home. As Lisa said last week, there's nothing like receiving a handmade gift. So even if you're not giving it to your mum, my mum's in England, so I don't think I'll be posting a big thing of sugar scrub or salt scrub in the mail. But, it might be that I give it to one of my really good friends. I might give it to a neighbor, just as like a little gift. So I just wanted to show you what we're making today. And I know you saw it in the picture, but as they say on most cooking shows, here's one I prepared earlier. So this is the gift that we're preparing today. And it's under $5. I mean, these cost about $2.50 to make. I went to the store, and when I did do my, once every 2 weeks grocery outing, I managed to get some mason jars, and they were only like $5 for 4. And then the salt, just a big thing of salt, a couple of dollars for this. Few essential oils of your choice. I got myself some grape seed oil. I got myself some sweet almond oil. Some avocado oil. So any of these oils, even olive oil will work. It's not obviously the best smelling compared to the other ones, or the best for your skin, but certainly they work as well. And some decorative items like little, craft stickers that you can use, ribbon that you can decorate with. And it's really for the kids. We put this together because we wanted it to be a family friendly event, so that, you can bring your kids can join in separately. I know we've got some kids on the call who've joined in separately on their iPad, which is so cool. But we wanted to make it fun and family friendly, and just something that you can do as a family, because I'm sure, like all of you, you've been on a lot of Zoom calls lately, and there's been a lot of interruptions if you are in a family type arena. So we wanted to involve everybody and make it really family friendly. So should we get mixing? Yeah. All right, let's do it. So if you want to just get, the first thing you get is you can salt or your sugar. I know some of you don't have everything, but thankfully Lisa and her team are going to be recording this. So of course you can always make it later and share it with friends. You can actually put your salt, whatever size jar you've got. Now, these, like I say, they were 4 for $4.99, but I've got things like jam jars that I've been saving. And even though this jam jar has like a purple top on it and the price sticker. You can like spray paint this and like, you know, make it into, you know, your own colors later. So any jar will do. And we're just going to, first of all, put the amount of salt in that you would like. So I'm just going to fill this up. Now, this salt is really coarse because I like a really good scrub. But if you wanted it to be finer, you could just use like brown sugar. You could use sea salt. You could use finely ground Himalayan salt. But, you know, just put in as much scrub as you want to make. And once you've got your scrub at the level that you want to leave like about 1/4 of an inch to the top, because you want to put your oil in here and then be able to mix it. So if you haven't got a spoon or something you can mix with, like clearly I'm an esthetician, so I have a spatula, but you know, a spoon will do, whatever you've got. Oh, look, Jessica's got a little spatula too. Look, identical. And then, you know, you're just going to take an oil that you really like. So for me, I love avocado oil. I love using it on my skin. It's full of omegas. It's going to be really nourishing to the skin. If you want one that's really good for your nails as well, like sweet almond oil is beautiful. And then, you know, for massage oil, back in the day, I remember going to beauty school in the UK and all we ever used was grapeseed oil. It's like, and it's still available in the cooking section in any store you go to. So again, if you haven't got these oils, don't worry. You can just simply use olive oil and, or, you know, whatever oil in your kitchen, maybe not Pam, but you know, other oils that you can use. Okay. So we're just going to take the oil and we're just going to fill up our jar like this, and we're just going to put like a decent amount of oil in, let it sink bottom a little bit, and then get your spatula and just start to mix it together. Okay, you want it to turn into a nice consistency, and if it still seems a little bit dry, just get a little bit more of the, and just put a little bit more in, just make it a little bit more slippy, because really with body scrubs, as most of you have used body scrubs before, you know that we use them once a week, and we like them to have like a nice consistency in the shower, but we don't want them to be so oily that they leave a lot of residue in the bath. We need a little bit of residue on the skin to give it that lubrication, but we want it so that when you, if you want to just test it, take a little bit of your salt, put it on the back of your hand, massage it around, and see if the oil sticks to the skin and the salt or the sugar or whatever medium you're using can actually go over the top very easily without scratching so much, because you need that oil to create the slip so that you don't actually scratch the skin or damage it in any way. So once you're happy with the consistency, now it's time to add your essential oils. Now, as an aromatherapist, one of the main things I learned was that with essential oils, the smells that you like, or the oils that you like the smell of, are the oils that you need. So for me personally, I love the smell of sweet orange and lime essential oil. These are both citrus oils. They're very uplifting. They're very energizing. They give you a lot of energy. And the sweet orange and the lime essential oil, because they're citrus, they're top notes. So they smell very, very vibrant, make you feel very invigorated. So with these being energy boosting oils, clearly I always need energy. So for me, I like my lime essential oil. So I'm going to put 10 drops of lime essential oil in here. So just count the drops out, kids and adults. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this is lime essential oil. Lime is excellent for detoxification on the body, but it's also good for boosting your energy levels. And then at this time, some of you might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed or a little stressed. So one of my other favorite oils is sweet orange. And it doesn't matter what oils you use. There are plenty out there. But I just put a little bit of sweet orange in here. So 10, another 10 sweet orange in here because my container is this big. So 20 drops of essential oil is excellent. So I'm just going to put the 10 drops of the sweet orange in. Now, sweet orange is good for when, again, you're lacking in energy, but it's excellent for stress. So if you're a little bit overworked right now, or you feel a little bit, you know, like you might have a headache or you're a bit tired. Hi, Glennie. You're a bit tired. You just want to mix all of that together. And now have a smell of that. Smell your oil.
We're having a few issues over here.
What's going on?
We had like fine sugar salt, and it's taken us a little while to work that oil all the way down, but we do eventually get there. So
Okie, no problem. I'll slow down a little bit here.
I think we're doing good though. We're getting it. How's everybody else doing out there? Thumbs up. You doing good? Uh-oh, Anna's thumbs down.
Anna's got a thumbs down. What does that mean, Anna?
What does that mean?
What could possibly go wrong?
I don't like the blend they did.
You told me. Oh, what did they choose? I think I'm gonna go with the orange too, Joanne, just like you had.
Yeah, I was gonna say for women in particular, if this is a gift for Mother's Day, for women in particular, geranium is a lovely oil. The plant itself contains a lot of plant estrogen, so it's really good for balancing your hormones. So geranium's really nice for women. That goes well with lemon, lemon. Which so yeah, try. You can use up to 3 oils if you want to, but normally, if you try one, like for instance, like this has 2 citrus ones in, so the fact that it's got lime in and with orange because they're both citrus, so they go really well together. But if you choose like a really uplifting oil, like a lime or a lemon, and then you try and blend that with a very heavy oil like a sandalwood, it depends. Sometimes it can smell a little bit off, and then it's telling you that that blend isn't right, and then you need to kind of go back and maybe add a different oil.
I have to know what Anna did because she can't stop laughing. What did you do, Anna? What did you blend? You gotta mute yourself.
Yeah. I'm not blending. Kiara over here. I made them get on the call. And I'm like, okay, this is Mother's Day, and you guys have to make me a. Yeah, I need to go. She did. Wait. She did a really nice job. But
nice job.
Oh, actually, it smells much better. We added lavender.
Oh, good. So if you added lavender, Anna, as we all know, lavender's excellent for de-stressing and relaxation. So that's what you need in your life right now. De-stressing and relaxation.
I'm not stressed.
No, I wouldn't be where you are.
You teenage girls, what's there to be?
I get to garden every day. Well, not today because it was 35.
There you go. So I want to know what Casey's iPad's doing. Casey's iPad. Her girls look like they're like serious about whatever they made.
Oh, who's Casey?
Lou's kid.
Oh.
What was your blend?
We did rose.
Oh, nice.
Oh, how nice. Oh, rose is such a good heart balancer as well. That's going to be lovely for your mom. I love that. Yay! Now, the other thing is, if you haven't got essential oils, like I say, most of us on this call are in the spa and wellness business, and we have oils lying around all over the place. But you can simply cut lemons or limes for your kids, like this. And you can just, or orange, and you can just squeeze that into the mix. So I'm just going to squeeze that in too, because this is going to smell really citrusy. This is going to be a really uplifting Himalayan salt scrub. So this is my uplifting Himalayan salt scrub that I'm going to give to someone. And I'm just putting my lemon and my lime in. So this is going to smell very, very citrusy. And the minute you get in the shower and the heat of the shower starts to heat those, you're just going to have this like over spirits. And then the oil is going to massage your skin. And then the Himalayan salt is going to melt with the hot water in the shower. So you're just going to be left with this citrus type oil sheen on your skin, leaving it really smooth and really clean. So if you're making this for your mums are going to love this.
Hey, Joanne, if you're using fresh, like lemon or lime, does that affect how long it will stay for or stay fresh for?
No, not necessarily, because if you're putting it in a suspension of a carrier oil and you actually just keep it kind of, you know, in a cooler area of your bathroom, using it once a week, this will probably last for maybe 5 weeks, and that should be absolutely fine. It won't go off if the seal is tight, because essential oils and even like lemon essential oil comes from expressing the rind. So there's essential oil already in this. That's how they get the essential oil in the first place, by peeling this rind back. It's called expression. So it naturally preserves itself, but they're very volatile. So you've got to make sure you always put the top on tight, because if air gets in and the oils get exposed to air, that's when they can start to smell funny and go off.
Mm-hmm. And that's probably just the signifier. If it just smells funny, then it's time.
Yeah, like that, you know,
a new fresh batch.
Yeah, just make a fresh batch. And that's why, I mean, this size, like I say, will probably last for about 5 weeks. But ultimately, you could make smaller ones. You can make little ones of these, and you could just have like 2-week batches where, you know, you're just using them, you know, for 2 weeks, and then they're done. And then you rinse out the usable, recyclable, make it all over again. Yeah.
All right.
So now,
questions in the chat here for you, Joanne, really quick.
Sure.
We've got Lou says she's using a hemp oil, and thoughts on that for using that for the body.
Yeah, absolutely. The hemp oil is great, Lou. Where did you get that from? Where are you?
Nice.
Hey, any oil will do, you know. It's just to give you that slip. So if you've got a favorite carrier oil that you like that doesn't overwhelm the smell of the essential oils, you can use any of those, you know.
Yeah, I found it actually at the grocery store. I was really surprised that Ralph's had it. So I was like, I'm going to try that. I'm sure Hannah would be appreciative to that. Hannah.
Hannah's probably got a whole bunch of oils over there.
Hannah's got like a drum in the back garden.
I love it. And Anna's hubby walked in, and he mentioned that it smells delicious over there. Come hang out with us and make some body scrubs. And Linnell said, have you used the oil Melissa before?
Absolutely. Melissa oil is you know, they use Melissa oil a lot for facial massage. So another great one for the skin. Melissa oil tends to be more expensive than these ones. I'm sure you'll agree. But if you have Melissa in your house, go for it, because I would there's Melissa oil, kukui nut oil, which I love, but they're harder to get, you know, to come by. So if you've got a favorite oil, yeah, definitely use those ones.
All right, that's great. Well, let's go move on to the next step, because we just have about few more minutes left here. So we'll just keep going.
So let's get the jars really airtight now. If you've got arts and crafts supplies, I know not everybody probably had them or has time to get them, but so don't worry about that right now. I'll just show you how to kind of finish the product. But just give it a really good shake. Okay, and once you've shook it all up and you can see the consistency, you are going to first of all take a ribbon of your choice, cut that so that it fits around your particular jar. So I'm just going to tie it in a little knot. Can you, sorry, I'll put it like this. So I'm just in a little knot. And I'm making sure the bow, if you will, is on a flat surface like this. Okay. And because my ribbon is a little bit tight, I'm just going to get a small amount of tape, double-sided. And kids, if you need to do this, you know, with other arts and crafts supplies that you've got, anything will do. You just want to make it look pretty. So any colors, any tassels, if you've got you want to use, you can simply do that as well. And we're just going to put the little bow place like this. Okay. And then I want to get my stickers. Now I bought these were $1.99 from Target. So you could put somebody's name on there. You could put mom on there. You could put anything on. I've also got these labels. So you could put a handwritten note and put that on the jar as a little label. Or these were 99 cents. You know, the hello, my name is Joe label. So you can use any of those to actually decorate. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my stencils here. And I'm just simply sticking them wherever I want them. So there's the M. And then just going to do mom on this one. Okay. And then as we get to Mother's Day, if you are making this for your mom, you can go out to the garden and get some fresh flowers. Or you can go and get, for Easter, they had these for $1 at Target. So I just got a bunch of these and cut them into little, oh, look at that, Anna. That's beautiful. So I just got these little imitation leaves, because the green I thought went really nice with the pink. And I'm just going to put those in place. And then there you go.
Glennie,
Voila.
how are you? Welcome. Glennie asked if we could share the measurements on what we put into it, but it was kind of just playing it by ear, right, Joe? Just putting the salt in there and then using your carrier oil and about 10 to 20 drops of aromatherapy.
Yeah, depending on what size jar you're using, a good eyeball measurement would be to fill up your jar or pot or whatever you're using. Just make sure it's got an airtight container. Fill that up just over halfway, and then put about another quarter of oil in that. And then you will be about 3/4 from the top to allow you to shake. And then if you can shake it, and you can start decorating it. And then you have your little Mother's Day gift. And you can put that, you know, like you can have like your little card. So your little Mother's Day card.
All right. Jessica, let's see here. So how's everybody doing out there with their creations? Does everybody want to show their creation? We could take a picture for Joanne. Let me make sure I can.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh yeah, girls, I love them. Casey's iPad. Go, you made, how many did you make? 3?
How do you?
Oh, cute.
Command
There's mine.
Shift 4. Oh, thank you. All right, everybody. Oh, wait, hold on. Look at everybody show theirs.
Oh, yay! I've got like so much sugar scrub here now. I'm
I like
like,
some of those jars over there and those fresh flowers and everything.
yeah, the fresh flowers I think are beautiful. Like if I had I got more plants than I have flowers, but I think that's a really beautiful thing as you get close to Mother's Day to just put like mini bouquets in here, and that's just so lovely to do it that way.
Right. And then I know you said that we can also utilize some of the same materials to make other items as well.
Yeah. So if you've got any of these lying around the house, this is like an empty pumped spray bottle. Okay, so, you know, if you've used like non-aerosol hairspray or anything like that, empty, clean it out. Just get a little bit of distilled water, purified water. This is quite dangerous. I'm so close to my computer right now. End of the and then you can just put your essential oils in again. So I normally put like 5 of each in this. So because I did lime and orange, I'm going to do the same. So I'm just going to put 5 drops of lime in, 5 drops of orange in, shake it up, and then give that a nice shake. And then I've got my natural flower water, my aerosol to mist throughout the day. When we all start flying again, we can take it on a plane. You can use it as natural perfume. It smells nice, it's non-toxic, and it's non-aerosol. So you can make flower waters with just simple distilled water and essential oil. And there you go. You've got like your little kit here. You've got like your flower water and your sugar or salt scrub for your mom.
I love this. And it's a really beautiful gift for everybody. And thank you so much for sharing that with us. I know we probably have a few questions, but before we get to that, I want to thank you so much again, Joanne. And then also, if you can tell us a little bit about this 1000 Days of Wellness as well that you're involved with. I would love everyone to kind of hear about that as well.
Sure. I just got trained. For those of you who know me, you know I specialize in different types of training. Christine Clinton on the call. I've been doing cancer care training with Christine for years now. And then more recently, I joined Alina on the call with the other 2 co-founders of a Global Wellness Institute initiative called the First 1000 Days of Wellness. And it's all about teaching parents how to have healthy babies in preconception and then during pregnancy and then the first 2 years of life with baby. And for the last 4 weeks, I've been working with Alina and the team to put together this ambassador training program that we're actually rolling out this week. It's going to be a free program for people who want to deliver this really important to communities like globally. So really excited to get my teeth into a new training project and work with some amazing educators out there in the field.
That's awesome. And how can they learn more about that? Where can they find more information?
It's best to go to the first 1000 days of wellness.com. So it's first and then the numbers 1000 and then wellness.com. I can easily pop that in the notes or give that to you later, Lisa. Or if we're not already friends on Facebook or Instagram, you can find me on there and I'll gladly share all that information with you, the different where you can find more information on that.
Awesome. Well, we also want to thank all of our friends that are watching on Facebook as well. Thank you guys so much. And for joining us on the Self-Love Club. I know Kayla has a few more. We have something going on every Thursday at 4 o'clock. So make sure you stay in touch with us. And then we could go ahead and hang out for a little bit. If anybody has more questions for Joanne or wants to share their lovely creation, we would definitely love to see everyone. Thank you guys so much. And just hang tight here.